Hey, crypto enthusiasts! Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you don't want to miss insights like these because XRP this November is shaping up to be absolutely fascinating. I was reading an article on Be In Crypto titled, "What to Expect from XRP Price in November 2025?" And wow, there's a lot going on under the hood. I wanted to break it down for you, add my own commentary, and explain why these insights are so crucial if you're holding or trading XRP this month. From whale moves to key support and resistance zones, and from long-term holder behavior to historical November trends, Be In Crypto gave us a lot of data, and here's what I noticed. October 2025 was rough for XRP. The article mentions a drop of over 12%, echoing a similar slump in October 2024. After reading this, my take is that while it seems like bad news, it actually sets up an interesting scenario for November. Historically, November has been XRP's golden month, rallying over 280% last year. Even if we don't see a repeat, a fraction of that move would still be incredible. So, October's weakness may just be a setup for potential recovery, but only if certain dynamics line up. Be In Crypto highlighted some key on-chain metrics, and here's what stood out to me. Long-term holders are selling aggressively. Outflows jumped from negative 3.28 million XRP on October 19 to negative 90.14 million XRP by October 30th, a 2,647% increase in 2 weeks. This shows a clear acceleration in profit-taking. Short-term holders, 1 to 3 month cohort, saw their supply share drop from 12.98% to 7.85%, a 39.5% decline. This isn't just typical volatility, it's market participants actively adjusting exposure, which is crucial for anyone trading XRP this month. Knowing this gives you a heads up. Expect some turbulence before stabilization.
Now here's where things get exciting. Be In Crypto points out that mega whales holding 100 million to 1 billion XRP have added 1.27 billion XRP in just 2 weeks, worth around $3.15 billion at $2.48. From my perspective, this is huge. While smaller holders sell, smart money is quietly stepping in. This accumulation can act as a stabilizer for the market and hints at potential bullish momentum if other conditions align. Even mid-tier whales, who were net sellers most of October, started increasing holdings, another signal of early stabilization. Maria Carolla, CEO of StealthX, said the current XRP market structure reflects a maturing dynamic, characterized by measured accumulation and disciplined exposure. A strong support base is formed around the $2.60 to $2.63 range, a key pivot zone that will determine near-term direction. It's amazing to see whales strategically positioning themselves. This kind of measured accumulation often precedes significant market moves. Reading the Be In Crypto article made me pay close attention to critical price zones. $2.52 to $2.54, about 1.23 billion XRP accumulated here. It explains why XRP has struggled to stay above $2.59. $2.80 to $2.82, roughly 1.88 billion XRP bought here, forming a strong resistance wall. These zones aren't just numbers, they represent where real investors are placing their bets. Watching how XRP behaves here will tell us a lot about November's potential.
XRP is trading inside a symmetrical triangle pattern on the 2-day chart. Symmetrical triangles indicate a tug-of-war between buyers and sellers. The lower trend line is weak, suggesting a short-term downside is possible if selling persists. But holding above $2.60 and continued whale accumulation could trigger a breakout. Maria Carolla adds, as long as XRP holds above $2.60, the direction with less resistance remains to the upside. If it breaks above $2.67 to $2.70, supported by renewed capital rotation, it could even retest $3 should macro tailwinds emerge. Here's my insight. The $2.60 to $2.70 range is absolutely critical. Traders should watch it like a hawk. Small movements here could signal the next major swing. From the article and my perspective, $3.10, the first upside target after breaking $2.80 to $2.82 resistance. $3.66, a longer-term target if bullish momentum continues. These aren't just random targets. They're based on real on-chain buying patterns, which means investors have already put money there. That's why these levels are so relevant.
Of course, risks exist. According to Be in Crypto in my commentary, a drop below $2.28 could trigger further weakness. Next potential support could be around $2.08, extending the correction. But here's the exciting part. Whale accumulation acts as a buffer. Even if price dips, large holders are likely to step in, creating potential rebounds. Why November could be exciting? Reading Be in Crypto's article, my biggest takeaway is, despite October's selling pressure, historical trends, whale accumulation, and strong support zones suggest November could be pivotal for XRP. Even a 20 to 30% recovery could excite traders. It's amazing how history, on-chain data, and whale moves converge. If you pay attention to these signals, November could be one of the most interesting months for XRP in recent years. So here's the bottom line after analyzing the Be in Crypto piece. Selling pressure is strong among short-term and long-term holders. Whales are quietly accumulating, potentially stabilizing the market. Critical supply zones at $2.52 to $2.54 and $2.80 to $2.82 will dictate near-term moves. The symmetrical triangle pattern shows potential for short-term dips or a bullish breakout. Upside targets of $3.10 and $3.66 are credible if momentum returns. In my view, November 2025 is shaping up to be exciting and critical for XRP holders. With the combination of historical performance, whale activity, and technical zones, there's plenty to watch.
If you enjoyed this analysis and want more insights like this, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. I'll continue breaking down crypto moves, XRP updates, and everything you need to stay ahead in this volatile market. Don't miss any of these November surprises.